Hi everyone, welcome to Skill 247 Avenue. In this video, we are going to look at how to turn our plain slides to eye-catching visuals with ease. We will do that by looking at how to insert pictures, shapes, SmartArt, and icons into our slides. Let's get started. I have my PowerPoint application here. We are not going to use a template, we'll use a blank presentation. So we are currently in our PowerPoint interface. Let's go straight ahead and look at how to insert our pictures. So on my slide pane here, I have only one slide, so let me add a few more slides here. Okay, so we are going to the first slide, then we are going to look at how to add a picture. So let me go to layout and change the layout from the title slide to a blank slide so that we can properly insert our pictures here. Now, if you want to insert your picture into PowerPoint, the first thing we need to do is navigate to Insert. We click on Insert, and then we will come to the Images group here, which contains pictures, screenshots, and photo album. So we are going to click on Picture. So when you click on Pictures, it gives us three options. We can add our pictures from the device, that means the computer you are using, or you can get stock images, or you can get your pictures online. But note that with the stock images and the online pictures, you will need to be connected to the internet. So I want to insert a picture about a 5th generation computer, but I don't have it on my device. So I want to get it from online, so I'll go ahead and click on Online Pictures. Let's allow it to load. Okay, we are here. It has finished loading and we are here. We have some categories of pictures here we can find online. The first one is airplane, animals, apples, autumn, background, and a whole lot of pictures. But I don't need this picture, so I will search for the picture I need online. I'm looking for the 5th generation computer, so let me type it here. So I have pictures of my 5th generation computers here. Let me select one. Let's select this one. So when you select this one, see that the picture has just been inserted into our slide. We can adjust it to make it bigger if we want, or we can adjust it to make it smaller. So let me resize it and make it smaller so that we can place it here. So this is a 5th generation computer. It shows a nice computer setup here. So I can give it a caption by inserting a text box here, and then I'll type the caption there. So let's try it. Let's go back to Insert. We are back to Insert. Let's navigate to get our text box. So I have my text box here. I'll click on it. So I've clicked on it. Let me come down here and draw my text box. After drawing my text box, I can give it a caption I want. So this is a 5th generation computer. This is a 5th generation computer. So I just inserted my picture and I inserted a text box, and then inside the text box I typed this text to give more information about the picture I have in the slide. Now let's go back and let's go back to Insert. We are back at Insert. So I want to insert a picture from my computer. So I'll come to this device and click on it. So note that when I clicked on this device, it comes with an Insert Picture dialog box. So I will look for a destination where I have pictures. So these are the destinations on the computer. We have desktop, documents, and other destinations. So I have some picture on desktop. Let me click on it, and then I have the folders that are on my desktop display in here. So I'm going to look for a photo. Let me select this folder. I have some photos here, so I'll click to select a photo. So I just inserted this photo here. Let me place it on the right size. Let's resize it. So this is a photo of a husband holding a phone with the wife in the background holding a bag. When you insert the picture and you click on the picture to select it, a new tab is created on top here called picture format. So we'll click on it. When we click on it, it gives us a whole lot of options. You can remove the background if you want. You can make some corrections here. You can add colors to the picture if you want. So let's add a color to the picture. Now look at the color of the picture. It has completely changed. And if you want, you can add some artistic effect to it. So these are the options we have. You can make it transparent as well if you want by using this option, and you can change the picture styles if you want. So you see, when I hover my mouse pointer around, see that the picture styles are changing. And of course, you can change the picture borders. You can change the color of the borders of the picture. You can even remove the border totally by choosing the no outline option, or you can come here and make the width of the border thick as you want. So these are some of the options. So when you enter a picture, you can do a lot of formatting in the picture if you want. So now let's go to our second slide and then look at how to insert a shape. So let me go to the layout and make this a blank slide so that we can get enough room to insert our shapes. So if you want to insert our shapes, let's navigate to insert, and then we have shapes here, which is under illustrations. So you can see the recently used shapes I have here. So, and then we have shapes that are lines, rectangles, basic shapes, and other shapes, including arrows, including equation shapes, flowcharts, and a host of others. So I want to draw one of these shapes. So let me click on it. So when I click on it, it comes with a plus sign like this. So let me draw it. So let me click to draw it. Let me open it as much as I want. So this is the shape I just drew, the oval shape. You see that when I draw this shape, it comes with a solid color fill, which is a blue color. I don't want the solid color fill. So when I click on the picture, it selects the picture, and then it creates a shape format tab on top here. So I'll click on it, then I will navigate to shape fill, and then I'll come down here and click on no fill. So when I click on no fill, it removes the color that was inside the shape. So if I also want to format this shape I just entered, I can do that by going to the shape format that has just been created on top here. Now we can add any colors we want to the shape we just drew. So let's add this color. Now look at this. So this is the color I've decided to add, and you can even format the shape outline. So let's come down here and then increase the width of the shape outline. So I'm going to select this thick outline. Now look at how thick our shape outline has become. let's go and then change the color of the shape outline to, let's say, red. So now see what we have here. I've changed the color of my outline to red. So let's look at how we can draw other shapes. So let's go back to insert, let's go to shapes. So let's choose a line. So I'm drawing a vertical line right now. So when I draw the line, it brings the shape formatting tab here, so which brings the shapes here, so I can just click on it instead of going to the insert tab. So let me click on line again, and then this time I'm going to draw a vertical line. So these are some of the ways we can insert shapes in our presentation. Of course, you can insert shapes like triangles and other shapes if you want. Now let's move down and then look at how we can insert icons in our presentation. So if you want to insert an icon, we can move to the insert tab and then come to the illustration group here. So after shapes we have icons, and note that you cannot insert an icon into a PowerPoint presentation if you are not connected to the internet. So I'm connected to the internet, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So let's wait for it to load. So it is loading. Now we have a lot of icons here. Now you can see the aeroplane icon. You can see this icon that is similar to emojis. So they come in categories, these icons. So you can see we have puzzle here, we have nature, we have arrows, accessibility, and a host of others. But I want a computer icon, so I'm going to type computer here in my search bar, and then I'll hit enter. So when I hit enter, see what I have here. I have icons of computers. So let me select this one. So when I select this one, see what we have here. It has just been inserted inside my slide, and I can drag to open it and make it as big as I want. So this is how we insert icons in our slides. Now let's go on and look at how we can insert a SmartArt. So now if you want to insert a SmartArt, you need to go to insert. So when you go to insert, again come back to the illustrations group. The SmartArt is here, but with the SmartArt you don't need any internet connection. So let me click on it. So when I click on it, this is what I have on my screen. So it comes with a lot of options. You can choose a SmartArt for list, for process, for cycle, for hierarchy, for relationship, pyramid, and others. So let's choose the process. So when I click on process, these are some of the SmartArt shapes that are displaying here. So we can select any and then type our text inside them. Let's select the first one. So I've just selected the first one. This is how it will look like when we insert it. So I'll click on OK. When I click on OK, we have our SmartArt inserted into our slide. Note that when you insert your SmartArt inside your slide, it creates SmartArt design tab and then the format tab. So you can use these two tabs to make a lot of changes to your SmartArt shapes here. So now let's go to SmartArt design. So when I come to SmartArt design, we can click here and then add any text we want, or we can go to the text pane here and then add the text to the SmartArt shapes we have here. So let's add the text from the text pane here. So this is let's say if you have a daily routine you normally follow, you can use a SmartArt like this to do it. So the first thing I want to type is wake up, and the next one I want to type is make sure to pray, and the third one is go to the gym. The third one is go to the gym. So now look at my SmartArt. So I'm just creating my daily routine here by using the process SmartArt. So when I wake up, I make sure I pray, and then I will go to the gym. Now if you want to add another one, you can do that by still remaining in the SmartArt design. Now we'll navigate here and then come to add shape. When you click on it, see what we have. We've added another shape to our SmartArt. So let's add another one. So we just added one, so it is now 5. So we can add more text to it. So let's enter the text inside the fourth one. So after going to the gym, we can add that take a shower, and then the fifth one we can add go to work. So these are some of the ways we can add our SmartArt. Now look at our SmartArt here. It is 5 shapes we have here, and all of them contain text. So when you are entering the text inside your SmartArt, you can either type it directly in the SmartArt, or you can use the text pane here. So this is how you insert your SmartArt, and know that you can make a lot of changes to your SmartArt if you want. So for instance, when we come here, we are still in the SmartArt design. We can click here to change the styles. So look at that, when I click on them, I'm changing the style. So see that it is taking effect. Okay, let me choose this one. And when we come here, we can change the layout. So when I hover my mouse pointer around, see what we have. It is changing the layout of my SmartArt designs. So look at this. This one looks kind of nice. See how it is? It looks kind of nice. And of course, you can go here to the format tab and then do a lot of changes to your SmartArt if you want. So you can you can fill it with colors, you can change the outline, you can do a whole lot of things here if you want. So these are some of the ways we can insert pictures, icons, SmartArt, and shapes into our slides to make them more visually appealing. Your slide doesn't always have to be plain. So when you add these shapes and pictures, it makes it stand out, and it can make your presentation very, very interesting. So in this lesson, we covered how to insert a picture, and we also looked at how to insert shapes. We went ahead and looked at how to insert icons, and finally we just looked at how we can insert SmartArt inside our Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Check the description of this video and the pinned comment for the link to the Q&A session. See you there.